lanterns are on. That sounds nice. Then we still got these lights out there. Really tropical. Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm really loving the lighting of these stuff. Looks absolutely wonderful. Just look at this. It is now 7:06 p.m. I don't know why I'm starting a vlog this late. I took plenty of footage. I'm going to explain why in a minute. The sun set down. Many people are taking out their dogs throughout this neighborhood. Let's see how the park is doing. Probably it's got empty because there was something like a party going on in that park. Okay, well, somewhat it is cleared. Like literally, man, there's hardly any person that's walking out there without any of their dogs. How strange. Yes, it is this late. Well, it's great that it's empty out here for now. Got some masked ballers too this moment. And I mean, still, like, I can't even believe it. Are we going into a stone age? Or what even is this? Are we hunting down other species? So guys, you can tell that this is the phone that I used to record my past vlogs, and so I will be reusing it. So today started as a really fun day. We had a walk around. We saw a number of guys jumping the cold sea. Like one guy jumping 3 seconds after one other, and it was fun to watch. We were amazed to see them jump off. That was all amusing. And then the part that got really crazy was when we were at the beginning of our journey to heading to my grandma's house. So we got in the car, and there was this one guy who helped us move out of the parking spot, and he was too close to the car, and so I told him, hey, move out the way. You don't want to get hurt, do you? And he knew that I was trying to tell him such thing, but he didn't care, so he just stood out there. And I told him a couple more times, and then I got really frustrated and gave the finger to him. I started to curse at him, and I just couldn't keep my shoulders. I just couldn't keep my chest to myself, so I just got crazy with it. So sorry. Like, I was super mad at that guy. Like, he just couldn't do one easy thing, which was to move out the way. And the craziest part of all is when I came to my grandma's house. Like, I was still thinking about that guy. I was still mad, and so I threw my phone on the floor, and literally I shattered my phone. Like, of course it's gonna shatter if it's asphalt, so of course. And I realized that every single bit of it has like cracked up, and it's just not working. Like, it was just absolutely traumatic. And that made me think all over again for the whole time that we were at my grandma's. The public that we have nowadays is making me pay the price. It is still the first month of the 2021 to 2022 academic season, and I am already very tired of it. It feels like 15 millenniums. Like, I've just talked way too much about our absolute retarded public, especially when we end up in traffic jams, or when someone is just crazy enough when they know that we're about to pass them and they just block our way and things like that. Like, it happens pretty much all the time, and I talk about it all over again on them. I got really tired of talking about it. Just got so tired of talking about it every day that I just feel like I gotta move on and just put myself in peace. I just really want to put myself in peace, and I just want to spend the whole entire winter of 2021 to 2022 at home. Like, I just need some peace out there. I have been really hopeful that I would be able to get some footage on this phone and put it up to iMovie and then export it, but it turned out to be a failure. I mean, this phone only has 16 gigabytes available, which I have already used 12.7 gigabytes of it. And when you download iMovie, that is just composed of at least 1 gigabyte, which is a pretty big amount of storage compared to the other apps. I tried many times exporting some footages onto this phone, onto my camera roll from iMovie, but it failed. And so as a result, like, I have a very few apps on this phone, like very few. And yes, again, you can tell that this is my old phone, and currently the new one is at the repairing after I literally shattered it. This has been a heck of a ride, you guys. This evening has been a hell of a ride. I have literally got hunted down by my iPhone's storage. Like, the new phone has 128 gigabytes of storage, while the old phone that I have once again with me has 16 gigabytes. And I've already filled 12.7 gigabytes out of that 16, and it's just pretty hard to keep track of what you're recording and what you're putting in iMovie. Like, not only iMovie, but also GarageBand also consists a lot of bytes onto this phone, so it's pretty hard to keep up with it. Let's see. So we got 7:25 p.m. now. So it is getting dark. It's getting very dark. In fact, the park closes at 9, but I'm gonna make it back home already at this moment. Well, at least it's all disappeared now. Like, many people are still walking their dogs out of that neighborhood. Well, at least it's still open, so I gained myself a pretty big amount of luck, like a clover. Well, I don't know what the heck is it with these guys now. Look at that. It's like hunting for a parking spot. Whoa, the lanterns are on. That sounds nice. And we still got these lights out there. Really tropical. Okay, well, after that hell of a ride, oh, look at that balloon stuck up there. Wonder who left it there. Ah, that's Minnie. That's Minnie Mouse. That's funny. Okay, well, after that hell of a ride, it's time to settle down. Oh, right, goodness. I just hate when it blurs. Hey, don't follow me, man. Alright, well, what a dark, hollow ride through that tunnel. A tunnel of swamps that was. Well, at the very least, this phone has calculated the number of steps that I have took throughout the day. Let's see what it is at the moment. It is at, come on, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, it's at 19,440. So, you know, when I don't have my phone with me, it's just really difficult to calculate my step count. Like, what am I going to do? Am I just going to make a rough estimate, right? I have lived about 3 hours without my phone, and so I added about 3,600 steps because I had done another bit of exercise, like just after having left my dad's house before we gave the phone. And hopefully tomorrow, this working on the repairing will start in a good way, so my dad will leave it tomorrow. The fact that it doesn't work on Sundays, and let's just hope that it goes into good progress. I mean, guys, I shattered it really bad. I just couldn't keep my control over that crazy guy. But to truly say this is how much of a retard our public has got in the recent days. And hopefully next time we go out for a walk like that, it will not be anything even near that. In fact, I just want peace. I just want peace at home. I had planned initially that I would stay at home every evening from 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. starting from November 1st. Well, we do have another US trip coming. That might be true. And it is very likely that it could be starting from around middle to end of October or even the beginning of November. But if it turns out that we're going at the beginning of November, I'm not going to come. I don't find it necessary. And the winter of 2021 to 2022 is not that season that I would like to travel around places. I am going to spend the whole of that season at home. But if it turns out to be like middle to end of October, then I'll think about it again, and maybe I can revise that November 1st event to like November 8th or November 15th or November 22nd, whatever. I will talk to you guys about that in the future days. And I had already talked about before that when we get to December, I will continue to spend between 6 p.m. and 8 a.m. the next day at home on a typical weekday, and a full weekend at home, starting from 6 p.m. on December 3rd till 8 a.m. on December 6th. And because I don't want to start 2022 with the same chaotic issues that are still ongoing in 2021, I will stay at home for 254 hours between 6 p.m. on December 31st, 2021 and 8 a.m. on January 11th, 2022. I will also do the same for the time of the Valentine's Day, because, you know, Valentine's Day is also leading to a crazy traffic. People are visiting families and it just gets really jammed up like in the New Year's. So also I will stay at home for 110 hours between 6 p.m. on February 11th, 2022 and 8 a.m. on February 16th, 2022 in that event. But speaking about our next trip, yes, if it is anything of the start date, of course, if the start date is anything November 1st and after, then I'm not going to attend. I'm not going to come. Absolutely no way. But if it is before November 1st, then I will talk to you even more about when I will start to find myself a better place like heaven. Yeah, I just made a metaphor for that. Anyway, guys, yes, it's been a rough day, and let's just hope that this gets put up onto YouTube in good time. And man, I started today's vlog later than any other vlog. So I'm really going to hope that this gets exported nicely and decently without any storage issues, because this phone doesn't have as much storage as the new phone. This one, in fact, only has 1/8 of that, and it's at the repairing, so this week might be really, really hard. Like, I might film some footage with the phone, but I might have to film some other with the iPad when I'm at home, for example. So this week might be a bit tough. So, thank you so much for watching today's vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Kind of, in a way. And I will see you tomorrow.